Dr. Jadhav, Member of Planning Commission, my old friend, Mr. K.P. Nair, Mrs. Yadav, many friends in the audience, Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here today for the release of the book Ambedkar's 301 Seminal Speeches by Dr. Narendra Yadav, a member of the Planning Commission, a distinguished educationist, economist, administrator, social scientist, and, as we've just been told, a prolific writer. Many in this audience may know that Dr. Jadhav's biographical novel, written in Marathi and English, was a bestseller with combined sales exceeding 5 lakh copies and was translated into 17 languages, Indian and foreign. I'm told on good authority that when he walked into a shop in Seoul, he was recognized because of the book. It is therefore befitting that a distinguished personality of our times has produced an authoritative work on one of the architects of modern India, whose services to the nation, especially during the formative years of our republic, are exemplary and remain relevant. Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar was an astute political leader, prominent constitutionalist, jurist, economist, thinker, and a transformational social reformer. He played a seminal role, as has just been said, in the drafting of our Constitution. The life and work of Dr. Ambedkar is a testament of his tireless fight against the abhorrent practice of untouchability and the unjust caste system on behalf of the oppressed and the poor. His emphasis on dignity, unity, freedom, and rights for all citizens, and particularly the less fortunate segments of our people, is adequately reflected in the Constitution. Dr. Ambedkar's philosophy and message has an abiding relevance. His views on democracy, social, economic, and justice, gender equality, national unity, and religious belief provide important inputs in our quest for finding solutions to some of the demanding questions of our times. His approach is reflected in the following passage, and I quote, "What we must do is not to content ourselves with mere political democracy. We must make our political democracy a social democracy as well. Political democracy cannot last until there is at the base of it a social democracy." What does social democracy mean? It means a way of life which recognizes liberty, equality, and fraternity as the principles of life. These principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity are not to be treated as separate items. They form a union in the sense that to divorce one from the other is to defeat the very purpose of democracy. End of quote. Dr. Narendra Yadav's effort in the volumes before us is commendable. They give us a single window access to the collected speeches of a great thinker and activist of our country, whose ideas and philosophy can be studied with benefit by all the concerned citizens in our quest for justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. I congratulate the author on this excellent work. I thank him for having invited me today and urge him to continue his good work for the benefit of our society within and beyond the Planning Commission. Thank you.